Starting off this week, people, we're back for the first time in a long time with not one, not two, but rather three new adjacent properties in McKinley County. More specifically, guys, these properties are located in the Red Cliff subdivision, a region we have never previously before bought, listed, or sold land in. Now, before we get to the properties themselves, let's talk about this sub. So if we go to the map, you'll see we've got McKinley County outlined here. Running through the county from east to west is Interstate 40. And if we zoom in here on the map about halfway between Grants and Gallup, you will see the small blink and you'll miss a town of Pruitt. And if you get off the I-40 here at Pruitt and head north along this County Road 19 for about 7 miles, you'll come to the secluded Red Cliff subdivision occupying roughly this region right here. And of course, this subdivision gets its name from these picturesque red cliffs you see here. Now, it should be noted that these red rock mesas and red rock formations can be found in a couple places in the Southwest, a little bit in Utah and Arizona, a little bit in Nevada, but they don't occur much in nature and they don't occur anywhere else in New Mexico outside of this region where they are quite common. Whatever the case, as you can see, these mesas surround and tower over the land out here and really act as a sort of great picturesque backdrop to this region. That's the first thing I really like about these properties. The next thing is that McKinley County is one of the handful of counties in the state which does not have a formal county-wide zoning ordinance. And as regular viewers to the channel know, that means that the county instead defers to towns and municipalities within its borders to make up the rules which will govern their specific communities. Well, fortunately for you guys, the Red Cliff subdivision is located in unincorporated McKinley County, which means it is not part of any town and not part of any municipality, meaning there are not only no county zoning ordinances to concern yourself with, but also no city zoning ordinances either. Even better is that the properties are not part of an HOA, and hence you will not have to worry about arbitrary rules from them or any annual dues either. In fact, with the exception of some very light covenants, the land is pretty much free of restrictions, meaning you can develop and use the land however your little heart desires. So as we go to the specific properties here, you will see we've got 3 adjacent lots, A, B, and C, 5 acres each, located here along Anasazi Road. And while there are no residential power lines running along this road, there are plenty of them running along Red Cliffs Road, just 1 street north of the subject properties, and servicing a number of developed home sites you see here. This, of course, means that it should be fairly easy to get power extended out to the land should you choose to build on it, as these properties are no more than 300 feet from the power lines. In addition, guys, despite its secluded location, there are underground telecom lines out here, which should also help with developing the land, and each parcel is marked with these wooden posts you see here, which may also save you some money on getting the lot surveyed. In addition, guys, it should be noted that Anasazi, as well as the other access roads out here, are all well-maintained dirt gravel, and you really don't have to drive on them all that far before you're back on the county-maintained roads here, which lead you down to the highway. Point being, it should be easy to get back and forth out here, even during inclement weather. Finally, guys, it's also worth noting that these properties sit about halfway between 2 major towns. Grants, the county seat of Cibola County, is about 30 minutes east, and Gallup, the county seat of McKinley County, is about 40 minutes west. And each of these towns boasts plenty of places for groceries and supplies, as well as fast food restaurants, parks, schools, churches, and some casinos, such as the Fire Rock out in Gallup. Point being, plenty of privacy out by the land and civilization none too far away. In addition, guys, living out here will also put you in very close proximity of a lot of great attractions, most notably the Cibola National Forest with its over 300,000 acres, ideal for hunting, camping, hiking, and picnics. Not to mention Blue Water Lake State Park, located immediately south of the subject properties, which will provide hours of boating, fishing, and general water-based recreation.